Yes, this is the session 0 for the Dark Queen sacrifice. Here today we have some of the players. We're giving out just the larger diversions from a standard game. This is a high level game, 13th level. As far as that, and first thing is to put out there, realize this is going to be a gritty game, meaning that a short rest equals 8 hours and a long rest equals a week. And make your plans of spells and healing resources and such track along. Now, there is a reason why things have spun quite this way. If you're anyone that uses magic, you've felt the thread of magic has been interrupted and twisted and morphed in certain ways. If you're further south, you haven't noticed as much. If you're further north, you've seen extremely odd things. And this is besides the aspect of wild magic for sorcerers. What we're going to call it for this purpose of the game is the magical effects due to chaos interruptions. Yeah, that'll work. Unless I come up with something a little smoother sounding. As far as that, which means for spell users, you may find things significantly different sometimes. There's 100. I have a list of 100 possible effects that can happen. As far as that, the closer you get to your core mission, the more predominant these effects will take an effect when you're casting spells. As far as that,
does this include spells that come from used magical items like wands or scrolls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because those are still going to pull from that magical thread the power that comes from. It's just that they've been developed in that magic item or that scroll in that way. They're still pulling from that power. As far as that, if you have spell-like abilities, then they won't be affected. But anything that where you have to make it tap into that thread, that's taking the possibility of it having it affected. So of the ones we have here, I think we have what, 2 that are spell users, 2 that aren't. As far as that, we're primarily the ones that are spell users. You've noticed when you've been using a spell here and there that it's either been more difficult to get it to operate appropriately, or it seems to either not work and you don't know why, or it morphs into something else that wasn't intended. And for the ones that are working from a divine, or that have a patron such as a warlock, they're going to impress upon you that you need to get to the brotherhood of the earth and rock, or there's a multiverse or cosmic effect that's going on that's affecting the threat of magic, and they desire you to investigate and try to write it on back as to the why it's happening like that. And they're suggesting that you go to the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock, because they've been researching this out of balance, and they should have more direction and hopefully more information for you at that time. Now, for our arcane archer, you're wood elf, correct, Matt?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So the king of the wood elves are going to ask you, come to you, and place a mission on you to go to the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock and assist them in trying to correct this disproportionate imbalance of nature. And a couple of the ancient trees in the great forest are starting to wither because of it. And so he'll give you that mission to help the Brotherhood. Our rogue, you've picked up a letter that suggested great power, wealth, and need being desired in aiding a team to correct an imbalance of nature itself. But they need a specialized set of skills, they believe from their research, that someone of your caliber may be able to assist them with, if you're up to it. And they'll, in the letter, say, report to the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock. Now, you guys, I'll bring the map back up to show you. And let me, I'll bring it up this way, up quite a bit. Yeah, right about there. And right, do you see my cursor? I guess not.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, right here's the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock. So you're gonna have to travel from your location, or figure travel from your location to here, the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock, and from there you will receive instructions, information, and meet with your team members as far as that. Uh, and as the arcane archer, well, most most of them, arcane archer, Ryan's character, and Lionel's, the more you start getting up into like Loxy, um, you'll notice your feel on the magic is different. And if you try certain spells, they react kind of different. Now, Lionel, how are you going to travel up to the Earthen Brotherhood?
That was one of the questions. That was one of the questions that I was going to ask. I got leftover from the money. My character might have both a wagon and a horse.
Okay, that's no anything that the month with that the gold pieces and like that. Anything that's in the player's handbook, you can purchase. There's not going to be an argument about it. It's good. If you want a horse, that's fine. You want a wagon, that's fine. Uh, even potions of healing,
Hirelings.
hirelings. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, if you feel you want to,
Okay.
as far as that.
Yeah.
But
So
that's
basically, a driver that knows how to take care about the horses and the wagon.
that's no problem. A team, you hire a teamster. Uh, if you're traveling by cart, let's see here. You'll be traveling a while. Let me break this back down to.
Yeah, the other option would be to know a closer teleportation circle and travel through magic, but I think the only two that grants the spell would be from her home, uh, Forgotten Realms.
Um, in your travels, you would know that Illumina has a teleportation circle, not in it, but just in the swamp at the temple in the swamp. You'll know that there's a unique one in Tyrion. You'll also know that there is one at the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock, and at Durwood.
Will she know? Will she know the?
Kamisna. Those are the ones you'll know about.
But will she have their like password, their codes to travel through to those cities?
You will have what you believe you research as their code.
Okay.
So
yeah, if she cannot travel through teleportation circles, she will use her wagon and hireling and horse.
okay, but I guess it comes on down. Are you going to travel through teleportation circle?
Will this count as the day the gritty day they have to 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 play, or is will be a
This is
previous of the long rest?
this is more or less going to be a previous as far as that. I'm not going to hobble you that bad.
Okay, she will ask him the travel for the Harling to take the wagon towards the Lumina, in the next caravan, and she will
Okay.
teleport herself through the circle,
Okay.
through the teleportation circle.
Roll me a percentage dice.
Uh, 58.
Okay. You seem to get there all right. Seems like things work the way they should have. You may have inside yourself felt a couple bumps, turbulence, kind of a magical type of turbulence, but you got there okay. So you're at the Brotherhood of Earth and Rock.
Okay.
Got you there. And let's we'll go with our next furthest away, which would be Ryan's character. How are you going to plan to get there?
I have a riding horse that I bought.
Okay, let's see here. That will, well, which direction are you going to go? You're going to go up through Deamery Road to Lumina, or are you going to go up through the Merchants Strait and catch a ferry?
Probably the ferry. He's a fan of water.
He's a fan of water. Okay. Then let's see here.
He'd probably ride up as far north as he can.
Well, Ann's, you'll catch the ferry at Ann's.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll take you about 2.5 weeks of riding to get to Ann's. And then it will take you to get to the Earthen about another 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
We're going to say you didn't have any issues. In fact, if anything, it seemed strangely quiet, uneventful, almost too uneventful, like the calm before a storm. Take 10 gold pieces from your wealth, and that's what the cost for you and your horse for the ferry from Ann's to Kern. And then our Southern Arcane Archer, how are you going to go? Matt?
Yeah.
How are you getting from Lansomere to the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock?
Catching a ride on a boat.
Okay. All right. We'll say out of the Bay of the Bards. Get over there. You'll be able to get the Durwood, probably be the closest port. That'll take you 3 weeks to get to Durwood.
Can I ride up the river to Rowland?
Yeah, you'll be able to. That'll be about, let's see here. That'll be about a week's worth of travel because they're fighting the current. They're going upstream. as far as that, and that'll probably run you. Let's see here. 40 gold pieces for the complete trip to Rowland.
Then probably hike the rest of the way.
Okay, that'll take you 2 days,
Hmm.
we'll say, because I know your movement speed's 35. And like I said, you won't, it'd be strangely quiet. You won't run into any conflicts or troubles. Even the wild beasts have seemed to laid low during this time. And for our dubious rogue, how are you going to go from the luminous harbor to the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock? Alex. Did I lose somebody? Stop sharing. Get back there. Alex, you're muted.
He posted something in the chat that he will be away for a while.
I didn't see that. Last thing I see that he put up in the chat was damn trees requiring magic for substance. Be right back. Okay. But we'll figure out how he gets there on that aspect. Once you're there, as far as spellcasters, the arcane archer, you will feel certain things that aren't right with the threat of magic as you're there. You'll see the tree in the center of the grove compound is having issues. You see a powerful circle of druids chanting, praying, and working what they can to protect the tree. And yeah, this isn't Aylwin, so I can't give you that information. And that's what you guys will see when you get to the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock. I was going to let something slip, but I didn't. Good. Where are the other guys? Oh, well. Any questions so far?
Are you going to post it on this video on the guilds on the groups?
Yes. I use them to refresh my memory and keep me honest.
Okay.
So I don't inadvertently switch up. And if I do slip something, you guys can say, wait, back here we said this. So I'm only human. But it makes it easier. And
Okay.
for the ones that weren't able to make it here, they'll be able to see what was basically discussed as far as that. Go ahead, Lionel.
No, I was saying that okay, that nice to see. There was the video that was missing the last guild talk that I could not find. Maybe it's private.
No, it shouldn't have been.
I search on your Google in your YouTube videos, and in the guild it did not appear.
I know it's been a while since we've had a guild talk. Now, for the DMs talk, that was private on that one.
Okay.
As far as that, but as far as a guild talk, I don't generally have those as private because they're not meant to be. Alex, you back?
Yes, sir. Just had to go.
Okay.
Eat real quick.
How are you getting from Illumina to the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock?
Probably the good old fashioned way. I'm gonna probably walk.
Okay.
There's not really much else other options. I mean, I could steal a horse.
Well, yeah, but all right. Which way are you going to go? I'll bring this back and I'll. Let me see here. I'll share. Let's go back. Get back there. Screen share here. I'll bring the map back up. Because from Illumina, you could either go through the forest or up by the mountain line off that way up, or you could go up through the Illumina outpost and then through the mountains up that way, are the two quickest.
I would probably go up through the mountains to take advantage of, well, not only my small size, but a lot of places to hide if I ever got into danger, but also to take advantage of my ring of warmth, which makes it so I can survive up there really well.
Okay. It'll take you, because your movement rate is 25, correct?
Yep.
Okay. It's going to take you 2 weeks for you to walk through the mountains up to the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock, as far as that. But you're going to find that it's extremely quiet. You haven't run into any conflicts, no issues as far as that. It was almost deathly quiet.
Probably after a while, I'd start calling for people that, like, calling for danger, like, oi, anything out there ready to eat me? Anything?
Nothing shows.
All right, something's definitely messed up.
And did you hear the description I gave the other guys when they got to the Brotherhood of the Earth and Rock?
No, I had to go eat.
Okay. When you get there, in the middle of this compound is a large old tree that they refer to as the Tree of Life. And there's a large circle of druids around it, chanting, praying, doing certain magics and things to protect it. You'll see Lionel's character, you'll see Ryan's character, and you'll see Matt's character, all you're all getting there more or less about the same time.
Hey, who's the lady over there? I'm gonna, of course, draw my attention, all the two males' attention to her. Pretending I'm like one of them already.
Okay.
Boy? Hello? You tall folk can't hear me. I thought those long ears were useful for something.
Sorry, wasn't paying attention.
Back.
Maybe I'm just too sneaky and you didn't hear me even with me shouting in your bloody ear. It's been known to happen.
So, you were sent here too?
Somewhat. I'm taking this instead of my friend. Let's say.
Glad you can make it.
That is strange to hear. Most people don't appreciate when I am around.
Well, we haven't known you long enough to not appreciate you.
I wouldn't say it wasn't appreciated. Just I usually go better. Most people call me by something more appropriate along the lines of that damn halfling.
If we get in trouble, we can all outrun you, so I'm glad you're here.
I'm faster than you think, long legs.
As am I.
And plus, if any of you do actually outrun me, I got this little pretty thing right here. And I pull out my wand.
Ooh, shiny.
Hope you like getting sticky. That didn't sound right.
Depends who I'm with.
It's a wand. If it's a wand of webs, I can. That's what I need better. I haven't been able to get good with my jokes for a long time now, since my friend passed away. But enough about that. So I'm assuming you're all here for the same reasons.
Probably more or less.
Magic rippling and things are changing, and now everyone doesn't know what's going on, and magic users aren't able to use their spells or they blow up. Actually, that does sound pretty serious.
Don't know anything about that. Nothing's really been going wrong. It's just the elder trees in the Great Forest were starting to wither, which is odd because they're supposed to be the strongest trees in the forest.
You would think that big trees like that would, get their nutrients from the ground, not from the air. Always found it weird. Not that I'm judging you, tree people. Did I just make it awkward again? I feel like I just made it awkward. My name's Finny Knee-High. How are you all doing?
Doing great. Glad we could all be here together.
All right, so I guess I'm not getting any of your names. That's useful. I'm
My
gonna call
name's
you. Oh,
my name's Keelan London.
Keelan Lendon. Okay. We're gonna call you. I think Bo. We're gonna call you Bo.
Uh,
I like Bo. Bo's a good name.
yeah. Uh,
We're gonna call
just
you
to
Shiny.
describe him for everyone, he is a wood elf, which you can tell by the ears and the skin tone. He wears a shield. He has a shield and a rapier, but he only has a quiver on his back. You don't see a bow anywhere. You just see a
We're gonna
quiver.
call you Woody then. We're gonna call you Woody. Or Dummy.
For not carrying a bow.
Yeah. I had a good name lined up, but you're an archer without a bow. Unless you throw them like darts.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, who says I don't have a bow? And you just see him reach behind his head and just reach into to his quiver and just pull out a bow that's reasonably you would not think would fit in there.
Oh.
And he just puts it right
Is that a
back.
magic? Is that a magic quiver, or is that something you can just do? Because I want to know if I can steal it off of you if you die.
He actually said
Don't die, and you're just in a bad place. I might want it.
Well, if he does die, I can bring him back. And I pat him on the shoulder.
Mhm.
Unless you don't want to be brought
Oh.
back. That's up to you.
We'll see how
Oh,
things
so you're one of
go.
those fancy healers.
Oh, yes.
So who's that fox over there? And I'm going to point to Lineal's character.
Sorry?
Who are you?
I'm sorry. I'm focused on this research. I'm investigating what's going on. But you can call me Lois. And she
Lois?
appears to be a human, a female with I forgot to put around 6 feet tall.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I lose
Did she come here with a cart and wagon? Like a wagon with a driver and stuff?
No.
No, she teleported.
Okay. Oh.
I'm loading the sheet. Yes, 5'8", so about 6 feet.
Okay, so I got
she
Boogie.
has blonde short hair, straight, hazel eyes, and a light skin.
All right, so we got Bookie, we got Shiny, and we got Bo, and I'm Finny. Finny knee high.
Okay, as
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you all. If you excuse me, I am really worried about what is going on, so I will go back to my research. Sorry.
and as you guys are introducing yourselves to each other, you'll notice that there's this one large individual in a gray, rock gray robe and hooded that seems to exude the authority. And he comes to you and say, finally, you're here. Let me take you to our conference room where some of the other brothers and sisters have been studying this imbalance. And they'll be able to inform you and the rest of your team of their findings so far. Come this way, this way. What are y'all doing?
I follow.
If my mom were here, she'd tell me not to follow you, but she's not here, and I'm not good at listening to instructions.
She will follow
I'll
as
follow.
well.
And he'll look back at the little one and with a side look and say, they're scraping the bottom of the barrel when they come and send us kids. And he'll lead you in this big oval room, and there's a oval table, center is out, chairs around it. You'll see about a half dozen other druids in gray robes there discussing things and such, and there's some empty chairs there, and you'll see other people in here, and you'll see a rough map of the mountains up to the north, and you'll hear the lively debate discussions between them. No, it's up over here. This is the point of the imbalance. No, over here. There it is. This is the sense I get. And like that. That's what you're seeing at this juncture as far as that. So you know that you're going to be going north. You know this is about what you got. So we'll hold it here until we get the other folks. Are there any particular questions up to this point?
No, but I would like to add one snarky remark.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to look up at the Goliath and I say, oh yeah, I'm the only kid here. Clearly we're getting things planned and figured out.
Yep. All right. Any questions? Ryan, any particular questions?
I had a question about one of my items. Okay. I got a spell scroll. Can I go ahead and put that in my book, my ritual book, or do I need to do that during the session? Or can I already have it in my book?
You'll have, we'll say at least a few days, 3-4 days here for them regaining information. So you'll be able to transcribe it during that time.
Cool.
Any others?
Nope.
I'm good.
Not particularly. Can you guys send me your character sheets so I can pickpocket you guys later?
We ain't having none of this PvP. You're going to have enough trouble with the monsters.
No. In all seriousness, though, I would like to know what I can take from you guys, because if you guys have usable items that I can use when it's not your turn, then that would be useful to know.
Well, you'll have to find
Then
that out.
ask the players.
I
Ask
am
the players
asking the
and the
players.
characters.
Yeah.
No, I mean, she will not. I mean, the common items she will gladly share with whoever she's proficient with them or has an idea how to use them for the moment. But her magic stuff and her ritual casting book, she will not share.
But like I said,
Alright.
something like that, you'll have to find out in gameplay.
I'll have told if we end up grouping together, I'll tell you where I keep my that I have healing potions on my belt in case I go down, so you guys know where it is to bring me back up.
I
if we're
forgot
gonna do that,
there was a question
I'm
I
gonna
was
put
going
my
to
bed
ask.
down.
I put the full spells, ritual casting spells on the ritual book that I have. Since our characters are capable of casting up to that level, if there's, I don't know if there is a trouble.
All right. So, since we're being nice and talking about our belongings, I'll show you what I got. And I just slump my fucking bag onto the floor, say, "These are mine. You can't touch these." And I take the thieves' tools and put them on my belt pouch. And I have 14 days of rations, 3 water skins, 2 lanterns, and I pull out a hooded lantern and a bullseye lantern. I have 6 flasks of oils, a flint and tinder, a sledgehammer, a crowbar. And I'm just picking these things up and like putting them on the ground. Like I got 2 50-foot hempen ropes, 10 alchemist fires, 20 healing potions, and a healer's kit.
Yeah. You see that
And I have some other
Lois
bags
is
of
not
stuff.
impressed.
You must wobble when you walk.
Lois is not impressed.
I know. It's really heavy.
And
What? I'm not telling
Lionel,
you any of my good stuff.
Yeah. Lionel, what were you saying before?
Yeah, I since our characters are going to be level 13, basically, my character can cast all the ritual casting spells from the ritual casting book she gets from the ritual casting feat.
Okay.
So I put them all in the book. Is there any trouble? It's up to level 6.
As long as they're a ritual casting spell, the tag the ritual caster, I don't believe there's a problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Oh, come on. Show me your goodies. I showed you my stuff.
You can see all his goodies. He's wearing a fancy ring. He has on comfy boots, and you already saw the impossible quiver.
What else could fit in that thing? Can I fit in that thing?
Oh.
Only if you were long, slim, and an item.
That's perfect. I'm basically all of those things.
That's long. Isn't that right, Shorty?
You haven't seen my lower half yet.
So, all right. We'll stop the broadcast here. That way, since there's nobody else that showed on up, hopefully the rest of the crew will show up for the game. So, but I do appreciate your time as far as that and coming on up. Since you showed up for this session 0, give yourselves inspiration point that you can use.
On this character?
Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully I get to use it.
You will probably have to use it.
I hope not.
Well, you probably will.
I said hope not. I probably will.
You probably will. There's not much hope. Now, hopefully, the hope will be, hopefully you remember it. But, all right, I'll stop the broadcast.